Hello, my name is Ashley Crose. I am your student's AP World History teacher for this exciting year. I'm expecting big things. It is very strange coming from you in the middle of the desert here. No, I'm just kidding. Through this virtual classroom, it should be an interesting ride, but I expect great things. Let me share my screen and tell you a little bit about the class, a little bit about myself. All right. So, let's see here, present. Okay, so um, the best way to contact me is going to be through my email, acrose@susd.org. I can also schedule some Zoom meetings or some team meetings, and we can meet face to face through the internet. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at any time. Here's a little bit of background on myself. So I graduated from NAU twice, once in '02 with my BS in Social Studies Secondary Education, 2006 with a Master's in Educational and Leadership. I'm a National Board Certified Teacher as of 2016. ASU, I graduated there with a Certificate in Gifted Education. This past summer, I became a Museum Teacher Fellow for the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum. And I have two accolades for the 2019 Daughters of the American Revolution Outstanding History Teacher and the 2020 Scottsdale Charles Teacher of the Year for Saguaro. In June 2017, it was life-changing. I flew to Atlanta and became slide certified at the Ron Clark Academy. And for Saguaro High School, this will be the start of my 19th year. So I spent 18 years here. I've taught almost everything under the sun for social studies, except for sociology and psychology. I actually coached basketball for 10 years. My family here, I do have a little 7-year-old daughter that started second grade this year virtually, and my wife there, and my little cat Tasha in the middle. So what is AP World History? Here's some questions and some answers that I always get. Is it hard? Not necessarily hard, but it is deeper than your on-level class. So it'll be tough, I guarantee it. But from students telling me after the class is over and even after graduation, it's one of the favorite classes that they took in high school. Do they have to take the test? No, I certainly encourage them to take the test. We'll be signing up for the test here pretty quick. The test is going to be given in May. I'm not sure the format. Last year it was just a DBQ because it was given virtually, but I'll go over the test questions in just a minute. Homework, they'll probably have about 30 minutes a night. Won't be all reading, but they'll be analyzing and doing some stuff like that. And then what is a passing grade? Well, with the AP test, well, 3s are passing. 4s and 5s usually get you college credit, but you need to go on to those prospective university and college websites, and it will tell you more information about if they offer AP credit. Most colleges will give 4s and 5s. Ivy Leagues do not, and military schools do not. Some will give you 3s. I know, or college credit for a 3. I know Grand Canyon will give credit for a 3. So what does AP World History look like? Students will grow as writers. They're going to be required to know how to write a thesis statement. They will answer long essay questions, short answer questions, multiple choice questions, and then the big DBQ, the document-based question. And so these documents are going to be looking at primary sources. They're going to be analyzing those primary sources and writing essays on those primary sources. It doesn't sound that fun, but there's various learning styles that I'm going to use with them. If we are in an actual classroom, we'll still do autopsies of an empire, but the actual classroom, here's some pictures from the past. It looked like this, and we would dress up like doctors and go around the classroom and analyze stuff. Obviously, we can't do that this year, but we'll do it virtually. And we'll look at different poetry. We'll look at different Socratic seminars and complete Socratic seminars and so on to make it engaging and entertaining. What's on the test? You have 55 multiple choice stimulus-based questions, 1 DBQ, 1 LEQ, 2 SAQs. It's normally 3 hours and 15 minutes. Now, this past spring, they pared it down, and it was 45 minutes, and it was really, really quick, and it was only 1 DBQ. Students did really, really well from Saguaro High School. I'm very impressed. Our scores were very high, and many got college credit. But that's what we're looking at for AP World. Your students will have access to an online text, and also we will be looking at this study book. So let me stop sharing my screen here. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll be looking at this study book. It's called AMSCO World History Modern. And I do have a few copies. If your student wants to purchase their own, you can just go onto the AMSCO website. It's $20, and they'll mail it to you. And AMSCO is AMSCO. I guarantee you that they will get a lot out of this, especially if they are taking the AP exam. There's a couple of other study books that, if you don't like that one, you could look at Barron's. You can get that one at Barnes & Noble. I believe the new one's coming out shortly here in a couple of weeks. The Princeton Review is pretty good. And there's a couple of others at Barnes & Noble or other bookstores that you can find. If you do go that route, or you do go the used bookstore route, please make sure it says it is updated for the AP World History Modern, okay? Because the test changed, the class changed last year. And so it's an entirely new content. And we start in the year 1200. I'll give them a little bit of background knowledge, but we go 1200 to present, and we dive deep into all of the documents from 1200 to present. I look forward to meeting you throughout the year. Like I said, please feel free to reach out at any time, and I'm hoping for a wonderful year. I'm excited to get started. All right, bye-bye.